Element of Risk. This is the Persuaders Season 1. Yet again, a mistaken identity episode. There's been a few of these, hasn't there? This one is okay. This is an all right one. I wasn't dying over it that much, but it was decent. It's decent. It's maybe middle of the road. We're going to review it using my space system, story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best you can get. I'll give the storyline a 1. Danny is mistaken for this mastermind criminal who's going to help steal $9 billion worth of gold and fight the military and fly off with it. And he's got this master plan, and these guys mistake him for it. For this guy, his name is Lomax. They mistake him for this guy Lomax. Now, the judge and Brett have to try to infiltrate this team and help save Danny. It was okay. I could have given a little bit more. The only problem is that the villains that are working with this Lomax guy don't recognize him, and one guy's like thinking, I don't think this is the real Lomax, and this other guy's like, no, it's him. It felt a little bit far-fetched. I mean, they're all far-fetched in that sense, but like this was really like, are you sure? Like these guys are pretty dumb. These criminals are pretty dumb. So it was okay. There's the typical couple of good little bits, a couple of okay fights. It wasn't anything crazy going on. I didn't hate it, but it was a little bit of meandering. I'll give the pacing. I'll give it a 1.5 for the pacing. Like it was okay. I wasn't really bored because again, the leads make it fun, and there were a couple of little things where there was some tension where like they're gonna find him out. Like Danny escapes from them for a while, and the whole thing is the plan is that everyone has to stay in this apartment and not leave until it's the day of the heist. But then he tries to escape, and then he goes to a nightclub and meets up with Brett and tries to give him a message. And there's like some goofy stuff back and forth. It was okay. It's not boring or bad. You're kind of waiting for things to happen more than like anticipating them, but still not too bad. I'll give the artistry a 1.5. There's some decent locations. There's like a nightclub. They go back and forth. There's some cool stuff at the air base, and they go to the military base, and there's some fun stuff there. So yeah, it's not bad. There's like some okay fights. It's nothing crazy. For the characters, I'll give it a 1.5. I mean, Danny was hilarious in this, trying to pretend that he's this mastermind guy. When the mastermind Lomax guy does show up, he's pretty good. And but Danny's really funny in this one, like where he's pretending to be the sergeant. So now he's undercover, pretending to be this general, and he's an ass. So he's like, okay, do this, that, and he's yelling at everybody. That's kind of neat. And Brett is now pretending to be this pilot who's gonna fly the gold away, and they have to. They can't betray each other because they're both hostages. So if Danny tries to do something, they'll kill Brett. If Brett tries to do something, they'll kill Danny. So it's kind of fun at the end. So I'll give it that. The character stuff was good. The villains, the main guys were kind of goofy, but then when the actual Lomax guy came in, he was really, really good. So I'm going to give the enjoyment factor 1.5. This one's not the best ever, but like I thought it was still okay and kind of fun. So overall, 7 out of 10. This is sort of your middle of the pack, okay Persuaders. Again, I just want to remind everybody, I do this from time to time. If I give it a lower score, that I'm comparing this to itself. I'm not comparing this to other shows. Like there's lots of TV shows that I just hate, and obviously this is better than any one of those. But you're watching Persuaders, so there's the best of Persuaders, and then there's the lower bit of Persuaders, and this one's in the middle. So I don't want you to think I hate any of these. I don't really hate any of these episodes. I got the Blu-ray set from Imprint. It was like a couple $100. It's worth every penny because there's massive features on it. So I highly recommend getting it if it's still available. It might be. It's Black Friday and Cyber Monday here, depending on where you are. So you may have missed out on some deals. Hope maybe I don't know when this is going to air exactly. It might be a couple of weeks, so you may have missed it. I don't know if you're going to get it in time. But anyways, check it out. It's a great set to have. So that's everybody. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like the video and subscribe, and check out the playlist for classic TV shows. That's it. Until next time.